Dr. G here, running through student questions. I don't know if running's the right term. Kind of getting slowed down by and excited by the amount of information you all are bringing to the table in just the first week of class. But I want to shift gears and read a couple of questions from Amy, starting with one on Linda Spencer's Writing Well in the 21st Century book. Spencer writes that we should pick a dictionary, vet it, and always use that one dictionary to keep up to date on new words. Dictionaries help with more than just spelling words. And the question is, what is your go-to dictionary? How did you find it, and why do you trust it? Fair questions, right? Dictionaries are valuable sources, and I think it doesn't matter if you're a journalist or purely going into, private sector work. You absolutely need to be able to vet things, and I think we will soon talk about why that's one of the biggest problems with this arena, this entire discourse that surrounds the terminology relating to fake news, disinformation, alternative facts, and so on is that people, especially older people, online on social media, that aren't aware of how the algorithms reshape information they're given, we lack the ability to discern the difference between sources. And that's not disputable. It's profitable, right? And so a dictionary is just like starting point. It's kind of like a basic. It's like writing your name in cursive, right? Do you know how to sign something? You know how to look up a definition of a word. Is incredibly rudimentary, but no less valuable. So thus we practice it in different ways. I've had hardbound dictionaries. There's one laying around somewhere, but I rarely, I guess I would use the word never, would crack it open anymore to look at something. I don't have to, because all of that information has been transferred online, and the whole purpose of it being digitized is because that's more convenient, because we can get to it faster. I can type something in and locate it and an answer faster than I can flip through a hardbound volume, right, that I would have to have on my person. And so that's not a bad thing. I think there used to be concern about the loss of print, and there's something to be said about that. But certain things, there's too much information. The world's moving too fast for me to standardize, a single dictionary. Here's what is convenient. I have the dictionary app. I have it on my phone. If I'm mobile, if I'm wandering about and I need clarification on something, and I often do, I'll use that app. I will use it on if I was at a desktop or had a laptop open. Another helpful website that aided me greatly through grad school was a tab left open to thesaurus.com. And Thesaurus is in the game of doing some different business than dictionary. I mean, they have interactability, but Thesaurus is helping me not only enhance but also clarify the vocabulary that I am using. Make sure I'm on point there. And so thesaurus.com can be a handy tool, site to have open. But your Britannicas, your Oxford Dictionary, these are all strong sources. These are not about steering people in the wrong direction, right? And although you have to understand context for it, and that can be absolutely unclear to some people, something like Urban Dictionary can be incredibly informative, right? It's kind of a slang dictionary. It was developed as a kind of ironic response to dictionary. But we've been talking about linguistics, and there's such an interactability between them. You can absolutely gain information about something through that. What is problematic is when we don't know how to find good sources, or we can't tell the difference between something that's authentically fake, that is to say, intentionally misleading, deceiving, and and something that aspires toward accuracy of information, authenticity, and that ethical drive.